since people were asking me a bunch of questions about this channel right here and everything, I figured I might as well explain why I really haven't been, per se, been on here for a while. For people who do not know, this is my backup channel that I have moved to for sad reasons that I am going to explain. I guess it kind of all started when I guess when it came down to how Twitch and social media works, I guess, because my thought process was, okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll just do what everyone else does. I'll just stream something, try to make it my own, and I make videos and clips for about like 10 to 12 years, and maybe I get lucky. That was the idea for me for doing this channel and doing YouTube. But then after like the the 5th year of doing this, I don't know why I said seven, something just came across to me, something just like felt like maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe, or maybe like I'm not getting my name out there. So, me personally, I did my research and like I looked up these types of VTubers because I'm supposed to be looking up the people in my category for VTubers. And I noticed something. They have a team. Like, they have people in the background that help them. Like, they're known for something else. Or, like, they have some sort of, like, traction happening to them because they had a team or they figured something out on their own. So, that got me thinking, well, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to save up my money and start maybe, like, hiring people to help me out here. So I just figured, like, I either do that or I teach myself what other people do to sell for a living, aka graphic designing. So I figured, well, I'm not like knowledgeable in this area, so I figured maybe if I actually go to someone's help, maybe they'll teach me some things and maybe they'll help me like get better in a better position than where I was before with this channel. So what happened was I started looking into thumbnails, profile pictures, and backgrounds, as you can tell on my channel right here. Because I figured maybe I need to have like some sort of symbol is what I was going for. So what happened was there are these people that come to my hold on, let me get the mosquito as the mosquito tries to bite me. There's these people that come into my chat, and normally I'm supposed to ignore them. But one day I was really trusting this one person in the chat area because he seemed very nice and he was trying to like get a one-on-one relationship with me, and I kind of digged it a little bit. So I was just like, hey, maybe this one is a healer. Maybe this one is more genetic than I thought. So we talked a little bit on Discord. I told him my financial situation. It's like saying like I don't have a lot of money for this, so this will be a big thing. So he just said, just take a risk with me. Just take a one payment risk with me, and I'll show you what I can do. And the thing is that with him, it was just like, I want to wait until like the project was finished before I paid. But I was just like, there's no way in hell they're going to go for that. So I figured, why don't I pay half of it now, wait till it finished, and then pay later. So that's kind of what I kind of did, actually. So when I first came into this, and this wasn't it, by the way. This was something completely different. This is not the one I'm referring to for my profile picture and my background. It was something different if you were older on my Twitch channel. So this guy actually was real, actually. He actually, I gave him my passwords and stuff to my Twitch because he needed that to just so it would fit perfectly on the screen. I looked at him and he there was this thing where I noticed where like he was on my streaming setup because he was testing it out for me, and he showed his face, and I felt like that was like a genuine connection right there because he was willing to show his face and show me his true name and everything, where he came from and stuff. So I felt like this connection was very real and like he really wanted to help me. Unfortunately, though, everything does not seem like pretty rainbows and pictures that happen because what happened is that he told me he was part of a company that helps people do the profile pictures, the background, and the thumbnails. And I was just like, oh, okay. So it was a little bit more clearer now, like why his abilities were so good and stuff. I mean, if you really looked at in the past, it really wasn't that good. But I was so new to this like industry of people working like this, I was just like, hey, this guy's pretty damn good. I thought this was really good. Like it showed some authenticity. But that didn't happen. So what happened was is one day he secretly did not tell his group that they found me, basically. So they're supposed to scatter around, and like if they finally got someone that would pay for their work, they have to tell the headmaster about it, and then everyone will work behind him to like really like work up these thumbnails, these pictures and everything. And I was just like amazed, really, because I was like, wow, this whole company is really like, if I do this, if I play my cards right, this company will help me like possibly even make me like get a little bit more noticed a little bit here. But like I said, I wasn't understanding if this was the right route for me. Like this was the time to use this route, this key card known as thumbnails and pictures and background images and profile pictures. So one day, they found out that he did not report to the headmaster about a new client, aka me. So he decided, he just let me know that, like, so here's what's gonna happen. So he told me that he was gonna leave the group, and then he said that he was going to leave the group, and the company was going to try to contact me on a different Discord server and say, hey, we're the real people who actually worked on the work that we did for your channel and stuff, and the other guy was just an imposter. So that's what he told me, and I was a little bit confused because I was like, weren't you the one, like, the head design? Because he was fighting for his artwork, and what I discovered was he was kind of lying to me a little bit here, because turns out he didn't even do the artwork. And by the way, it was a horrible artwork, by the way. I'm just going to state that right now. It was so horrible. Turns out the company kind of made the artwork, and I thought he made it. But no, it turns out that the company made the artwork, and he took the credit for it. And what I didn't understand was why he did that, and why he said, like, oh, everything is on me. And, like, he never really told me about the company beforehand until, like, when he left. So I was a little bit confused, and then one of their, like, managers contacted me and showed me pictures and videos of the conversation off the laptop because, like, they had a laptop to communicate with me. I used my phone. So I saw, like, they really, in a sense, really were the people talking to me, like, the group, not the actual graphic designer that I met. It was the whole group thing. So unfortunately, I got into a little bit of, I got pulled into this drama where it's like, one person saying, like, no, this was my idea and I made all the stuff for you. While the company is saying, no, he just came up with the ideas, but we made the whole thing or whatever, and he's not the head of the company, he works for us. And I just got so confused because the person I talked to beforehand, the person who found me, he was not giving me actual evidence of why he either left the company or why the company would even come after me in the first place. Because if he would just let him go, because this is what he did. He literally left the company and took me along with him, which I didn't even know the company existed, by the way, during that time. So I just figured, oh, this is just like a one-person graphic designer. And then the company contacts me stating like, oh, no, we're the ones who actually created it and you need to come with us. So it was kind of like it's like a tug-of-war between me, pulling me, right, left, and all that jazz. And I was very confused about that. So I didn't know what to do. And then, like, they were showing me proof that, like, we were talking to you on Discord, not the other guy. And then, like, they showed their faces and everything. They exposed their whole company in front of me. And I just got really frustrated and upset because I thought this was a company that was looking out for me. But then they were just like, no, we can make you these stuff, and, like, they were just going at it and bringing into me, and, like, they really needed this. So, like, that was two things, because one was stating that, like, one person was saying, like, oh, my mother is ill, and I need food and money for this. When they give you that sob story, don't buy it. I fell for that sob story, and I'm never falling for that sob story again, unfortunately, so they started pulling that crap at me, and the minute they did that, I was just like, okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I had to pull away from these two. I just, like, keep the money that I gave you, stop any projects that we worked on together, and we'll just cut it here. So I abandoned them, I blocked them, I just I said my statement, I said like, I was very confused. I thought I was working with one of your employees, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing that you are the one who actually worked on it, the whole team actually, not just this one individual. And then they're saying like I have to tip them extra and shit like that, and I was just very confused because I thought he was just the one person I was working with. So I lost like some money off of that. So I was just like very disappointed because I was just like I got played. But I just told myself, well, if this is the route that I'm going through, I'm just like, I just have to find the right person. Like, there's got to be someone who isn't just like a money grabber. So then, like, I looked around and like there was another guy that I found, and he was quite interesting. Like, he was more like calm, collective. He was more like willing to like do this. Like, I was looking for someone who was just simple. Like, here's the thing. Like, hey, it's like I wanted someone like this. Hey, I need you to make you a thumb. I want to make a thumbnail. I'll tell you what the thumbnail is, and can you create it, and I'll pay for it. Like, I want something as simple as that. So I finally found someone, and he showed me his sample work, and I was really impressed by it because some of these things were very adorable, and some of these were like really like hard thought out. And I checked to make sure like he didn't pull this off the internet or anything because I had to check that. He didn't pull it off. He actually made it hand by hand. So I was just like, okay, so this one's really doing his job and like really putting his marbles in check. So I was just like, oh my god, really? So then like he showed me these photos. Like again, these are still profile pictures and background photos and background pictures. And he showed me like, do you want any of this like ideas or anything? And he's just like, well, here's the thing. Like I haven't sold any of these like pictures or anything. But he told me like, hey, some of these stuff are for free. So if you want it, you can have it. Like I don't see any use for it. Now, when he first said that, I thought it was like, oh, this guy, like, tried selling this, and it was just a failed attempt, so he was just like, yeah, just, I'm gonna sell it for free, like, let other people use it. So I figured, like, other people were having this type of art with them, so I figured it was, like, a universal kind of, like, everyone had this type of art piece or something. So I asked him, like, are you sure you want to give me this for free? And he said, like, yeah, I'm sure. And then, like, all of a sudden, he was like, well, could you actually pay me $60? And I was like, wait, what? Yeah, like some of this stuff is like I want $60, and I was just like, but didn't you say these were free? And he said like, yeah, I guess you can have it for free, but you can still pay me the $60. And we were just like going off of that kind of conversation. It was like it was free, but he still said $60 behind it. But I'm telling him like he's like he was not being communication about his own business model. Like it drove me nuts because he's like he doesn't know what to do. Like he just like comes up to me and said like, hey, I'll give you something for free, but at the same time, you still have to pay the full price. Like, do you know how weird that is? Like, I don't understand why he did that in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea why he did that. It was a big confusion for me, and I kept telling him, like, this is why we're not having a communication, we're having a communication problem. Because you're telling me one thing, and then you change it, like, 30 minutes later, and then I'm a little bit more confused and hesitant if I want to keep working with you. So, like, I told him, like, okay, I really don't like this motto of yours, so I'm going to possibly, like, I'll finish what we are working on now, and then we'll go our separate ways. But he didn't like that, and he was pressuring me to keep me here, and then he pulled the, oh, my mom is sick crap, and, like, I need food and stuff, and I was just like, damn it, oh my god, he's doing that crap again. So I blocked him, finally, after making the final payment. And then I got screwed over again, so I was just like, okay, I'm done with the graphic designer business. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's like 2 people in a row that try to fuck me. So I get really upset about that, because, like, I lost so much money off of this, and, like, really, honestly, I could just make some of this stuff, like, for free on a free site or something, so I don't know why I didn't start to do that. So then, after that, I was just like, and this is the part where I was, like, thinking, like, I want to become, like, a VTuber at the time. I was like, can I just, like, make, like, a PNG model or something? But at the time, I didn't know what PNG models were. Like, I didn't know that was a thing people do in the VTuber community, because I was, like, not, like, informed enough about it. Because there's, like, 2 things. There's, like, a PNG model you can have, or an actual VTuber model that moves. So one day, this lady came up to me, and she asked, like, hey, I make VTuber models, because she was watching my streams for, like, a couple of, like a year now. Like, this lady was, like, following me, trusting me, we were having great talks, and, like, she just, 1 year later, just said, hey, I'm a graphic designer, and I can do, like, VTuber models and stuff, and I was just like, aren't these people, like, hard to come by? Because, like, they usually cost, like, $800 to $2,000 for these models, and I was just like, is this something that I want to do? because I had savings for it. And she was like, oh yeah, like, do you want to see my work and stuff? So like, she showed me all the other VTuber models that she worked with. And like, these are like small channels, like channels in my area, like 500 or less followers. And I was just like, okay, I can work with this. Like, this isn't too bad. I mean, I looked for other VTuber model artists as well, but she looked quite interesting. She was from England, and she looked really promising because she looked like the best candidate for me. So I just went ahead and said, like, I'll go for it, and like, we'll pay installments this time because of the issues with me trusting people with profile pictures and background. So I gave her like my design and what I wanted to do, but she never insisted, like, she never told me like if it's a PNG model or a VTuber model. Like, she never really, like, I kept asking her that, and she said, don't worry about it, I got it covered. And I'm just like, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, is it a PNG model or a VTuber model that you're making? Because she said it was like $1,000, and I was like, okay, it's $1,000. So part of me thinks this is a PNG model. But she was assuring me, oh no, PNG is just the name of the folder. And I was just like, that's what you're gonna name the folder? Why are you telling me this? And I was just like, aren't you making a PNG model? And like, she was just like very confusing. Like, she wasn't telling me she was making a PNG model or a VTuber model. And I just got really upset with her because like, she did not deliver. Like, so this model right here was the one I sent her, and she made this. So, like, this one right here, this is the model that she made. And she rigged it herself because of everything. By the way, this is not what I wanted, by the way. But, like, this is the best that she did. And I was just like, fuck, I just, like, feel bad because I don't want her to, like, redo everything because she worked damn hard on this model and, like, the rigging and everything. So I would pay for it, but then, like, I was just really upset because the rigging was terrible. And this isn't what I wanted, really, but, like, I just felt so bad because she worked, like, 4 months on this, and I was just like, damn it. Because I don't want to be an asshole and just, like, say, like, I really don't like this, and, like, I thought you were really good, but, like, you lied to me kind of a thing. I didn't want to accuse her, but she really did. So, like, I just felt bad, but I paid her because I just felt bad, because in the VTuber community, rigging is, like, extremely hard for these VTuber models, and it's just, like, very hard, and it's just very upsetting and everything, so I just felt like, I'll pay for the model, but I think we should go our separate ways, because I knew she was going to try to, like, add some, like, extras on there and stuff, and I didn't want to deal with it, because I looked at her stuff, so that's when I got really upset, because I tried, like, this model and stuff, and, like, it wasn't working. I told her about it, and she didn't really, like, do anything about it. She felt like this was a very good model. Not a lot of models have this type of uniqueness, and I was just like, okay, so, like, I worked with it for, like, a couple of years, but, like, it wasn't me. It wasn't the model I wanted, so I just, like, backed away from it. It frustrated me, because turns out, the model rigging that she gave me wasn't even rigged at all. I found out a long time ago, so I rigged it. I rigged my own model. So I kind of felt like I was an ass, but, like, I rigged the model, so I'm like, I shouldn't have paid her for the rigging part, because she didn't really rigged it at all. I made it rigged and everything, so I got really upset with myself, because that really pissed me off, because I'm like, if I can rig it, surely you could fucking rig it, but you didn't rig it for me, so I had to rig it, so it was just very upsetting to me, and it was basic rigging, by the way, so that really frustrated me, so then I decided to go to a different course, a different idea. Why don't I get my name out there? Why don't I post my social media pages and try to get my name out there? Because, like, obviously, like, I need some sort of campaign boost or something, so I tried a couple things. People say Fiverr was the way to go, and I was a little hesitant, because, like, Fiverr is just, like, isn't just, like, those people who, like, just, like, charge, like, $5 and, like, they do something or whatever? Like, it may not be the price you wanted, but it's $5. Like, this is, like, $5 worth of work. But there are some people who actually charge a little bit bigger. So, I found this guy, he's from England. I know, noticed the trend here in England and Europe, whatever. This guy was like, hey, I saw your channel, and it could be, like, really useful for me. And, like, I've been very good with helping successful channels. And then he showed me his work. I was a little skeptical at first, but then there are some people that were actually, like, but here's the thing, like, the issue is that, what he advertised and what he did for promotions was from his country, so some of them are, like, didn't speak English, but it did enough to where like he was able to stream or whatever. So I got the proof that I need. Like he knows what he's doing. So I was just like, do I give this guy a chance? Because maybe this could open up for American people to help his business and mine. So I was just like, okay, I'll give it a whirl. Why not? So it was just like a $50 kind of a thing here. It was like, I'll give you $50. He said like, yeah, so $50 will give you like me to like push your channel out and like make these like little funnel pieces just to like post them out there on social medias and stuff. And I was really good. And then I noticed a trend going on where he kept calling me and calling me and calling me and calling me and stating like that we gotta think of business models. Like we gotta like get these people to come in. Like there's like critical things that we're missing here and stuff. Like there's like we need like a campaign, we need more funnels, like we really need to push this. And I was just a little bit confused because like why do we need to push this? Like you said we can take our time, and then like you just did a 180 on me like 2 days later saying like we got to put this out. So I listened to him because I was like, damn, he probably knows this a lot more than me. So I gave him the money to keep pushing. And then what I noticed is that he was just making a bunch of bots on my channel, and I just got really upset with him. I yelled at him. I was like, that's not what I asked for. And he said like, oh no, they're real people. They just won't like chat or like they won't do anything, but they'll watch your show and stuff. They'll watch your content. And I looked at it and they don't really watch it. They're just bots. And I just felt like, damn it, I fell for another fucking scam. And that's what really frustrated me. And then like we kept talking and I was just like, this isn't going anywhere. Like he was trying to get my personal information and stuff. So I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this guy is way out of line here. So I blocked him and I left him after paying my last like thing I needed to pay for, because he did do a business and I have to pay the business service. And then I tried scouring other people like him, like out of Fiverr, like not Fiverr. I looked to other places, and they just kept putting bots and bots and bots and bots. And I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just need you to put my name out there. It's up to the people if they want to watch me or not. I just want to put my name out there. And they went so hard as to, I had an email sent to me from the Twitch community. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, literally, they actually made a fake Twitch, like the people at Twitch, like, I don't know who the people are who worked on Twitch, but they got one of them people to do a fake profile name and imitate someone and just say like, hey, guess what? We've been watching your channel and we want to make an amazing deal with you. All you have to do is follow your promoter and stuff. And I was just like, is this for real? Because I was just like, whoa, I have never received such honor. And I was just like, have been honestly looking at me? Because I've been only doing this for 7 years. I don't think that's enough for me to get noticed or something. But, and they don't have like a search history system. So they had to really like look at me and search for me if they really wanted to see my content. So I was just like, oh, maybe this is the turning point. Maybe this is. But it was all a lie. Her name was Emma. Oh my god. She called herself Emma. And she was like, you just gotta follow your promoter and stuff. And then that's when the real shit started happening, because like as I'm paying for promotions, I noticed that I got logged out of all my bank accounts, my all my accounts were hacked and stuff, and I was just really confused because turns out this person somehow found my IP address and like all my like savings and stuff, because I like looked at it because like I was so confused because I was just like, how did I get logged out? Like, I know my password and stuff, and like, I don't think I was having like an ADHD moment. So I found out that someone was hacking me. So I looked up like where he was hacking, and turns out it was a guy from Africa that was pinging off a cell phone tower from Atlanta. And I found this out because there was like this place that I go to just in case I get hacked. Like someone told me about it, and it was a really useful site. And I looked at it, and it was just like, oh my god. He's faking being in Georgia and he's really in Africa. So I did a little more digging around, and he sold my information to a guy in Finland. And I was just like very, very shocked as hell, because I finally found the guy. Like I finally like messaged him on Discord, and like I finally found this guy, and I'm saying like, dude, did someone sell you my information? And he was just like, no. Here's the thing, though. I want to help you, like, get your channel to the next level. Like, he texted me that, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm in like a freaking cult or something where like they just like trick people into giving their information. And it's so weird because I didn't give them information. I never said anything. All I gave them was like my Twitch information. That was it. Like it was only like my password and my username, and that was it. Like I didn't say like my phone number, my Gmail, none of my tax information, none of that. Like, and they couldn't even get into it because I had a secret passcode that they didn't know about, just in case because I had like that backup plan just in case like things like that would happen. So they couldn't get into it. But then I called my bank and they said like, oh no, they got into it, and I'm like, how? They don't know the code. And it changes every like 30 to 1 minute. How the fuck did they literally just like guess like mini miny mo kind of crap or whatever? And they were just like, well, I don't know, they just did. So now I'm freaking out because like this guy messaged me on Discord with a threatening letter and that we will send this out to a whole bunch of people other than Finland, and you have to pay me $50,000. And I was just like, what the fuck? I just got like lost in my mind because I'm like, how the hell did they do this? Because like I was shocked as hell. So I like tried messaging him and like getting him back here, and I'm like, I'll pay the fucking fee. Like I'll do it. Like I still had money in me, but I'll pay the fucking fee. So then I was just like, okay, hold on. There's a way that I could get my account back and reinforced everything. What I need him to do is like I need him to like show like because like I tricked him into giving me my passwords back so I can pay him. Somehow he was the dumbass who gave me the password that he already stole from me. So what I did is that Twitch has like a backup system in place that I've already signed up for a long time ago that I forgot, where they like do an automatic system where like if you feel like you've been hacked, there's a backup door that you can go to, and all you have to do is type in this code and you're into your account. All you need is the password that you had previously. So it took me a while, but I found out that he didn't change my password. He never changed my password. He still has my, like, account or anything, but he never changed the password into, like, any, like, sort of, like, different password. So, I quickly, like, logged into my account, and I quickly, like, put in my 5-digit code that, like, I have a backup code and everything, and I got into my account, and I quickly changed everything. So then the Finland person found out a week later that he lost everything. I took my shit back from him, and he freaked out. So then he was like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? So then I noticed my Steam was hacked. And this time he actually changed the password. And I was just like, oh shit. Because I didn't know he was done. I thought he was done with me. He just thought like, oh shit, he didn't expect me to hack him back or whatever. So he was just like freaking out, and then he hacked into my Steam. And I was just like, dude, he hacked my Steam account. But I was just like, how did he do that? I never even gave him his like password and shit. It's completely different from my Twitch and my YouTube and everything. So that freaked me out. And then like I looked at it and I found out that he finally learned his lesson and changed the freaking password. It was some mumble jumble freaking like letters and numbers and all that shit. And I was just like, damn it. How am I going to get rid of this? Like now I'm in even more shit because I got my Twitch back, yay. But I lost my Steam account. So then I was just like, well, what the fuck do I do? So there was two things I did. First of all, I called the person who sold my information without my permission because I didn't even ask to do this. He just took it right off the back and hacked my computer. I told him, why did you do this? I didn't do anything to you. I paid you the amount that you wanted, and I gave you the money for your services. And he never answered me back or whatever, and I was just like, okay, fuck you, so I'm getting nowhere with him. So I was just like, oh my god, I just remembered something. I made a backup Steam account that no one knows about. So, like, I hacked into that, and I try to, like, get a ticket. There's, like, these tickets that Steam and Twitch do to get, like, actual support help. So I told him the situation that this account was hacked, and I am the real owner of it, and I need this account back. And I was worried, because I'm like, well, obviously, if someone got hacked, like, they would not just believe someone would just send them a message and stating, like, oh, hey, so guess what, this random Steam account just got hacked, and I want it, so could you just give that to me? Like, that's what I was worried they were thinking. But they looked at me, I'm just like, well, they have the same IP address. So they told me, like, well, okay, so let me just look at the IP address real quick, and they looked and they saw that the IP address was the same. But the backup IP address was the hacker. So they were a little bit confused, but they went off the first IP address and they found out, like, this is my account. So they went off of it and they said, oh, okay, so it is confirmed that you were hacked by this guy, and it turns out he put his IP address on your Steam account, and that's why we were hard to find you on our system. So what we did was we terminated that backup IP address, and we're going to give you the new account, and we're going to give you a side password. Like this password that no one knows. So I was just like, are you serious? I was like giving this man praise. I was just like, you actually, a Steam tech support / Twitch support came together and helped me defeat this freaking hacker. Because all I had to do was trick him into giving back my passcodes to know if they changed it or not. And he didn't. That was his mistake. He didn't change the passcode. That's how stupid of a hacker he was from fucking Finland. And I got everything back. So I was just like, okay, I can't do anything with this channel. Like, I literally have to leave this channel. I have to abandon it. I have to, like, go away. I literally had to, like, change the channel. Like, not, like, change it too much. Just, like, change, like, the name of it. And then, like, change everything from, like, a standpoint view of, like, security. Like, new password, new email, new phone number, and all that jazz to be on the safe side. But, dude, after everything, the hacking, the freaking, the graphic designer scammers, the people who made the VTuber and PNG model, I lost $10,000. I lost all my savings. Because I trusted people and I didn't trust myself. That was very heartbreaking for me. I just look back at myself and I'm just like, did I really go that power hungry just so I can just try to, like, give me a shot here in this industry? And now I learned my lesson. Like, you really need to do your background check on these people before you even do anything with them. And that's the biggest problem in the world. Because, like, if you're not famous or, like, if you're not, like, known for something in the past that got you some sort of audience, then you don't get the people to trust you into helping your channel. Because if you're just a person looking for someone just to help boost your channel, you're going to run into so many bad people. And I wasn't known for anything. Like, I wasn't a famous voice actor. I wasn't part of the NFT furry community or anything, or voice acting in, like Cornos or something. Or, like, I didn't have some sort of audience to trust them and to get me into the communities. So, it was a big blow to me. It was a real blow to me, and it made me so upset because I really want this. Like, people quit after 3 months of doing this because they felt like, oh, I can do Twitch, oh, I can do YouTube. No, the fuck you can't. I've been doing this for 7 years. Lawyers have stated that this is a very hard industry even to get into. And I just told them, like, I don't care. I want this. Like, literally, like, I know, like, this is, like, a hard industry, but, like, even if I don't make it into the industry, I feel better knowing that I tried my damn fucking hardest to get in this industry. And I still have a good fucking 70 years to get this working. I just wish that I just wish I knew the dangers and wish, like, I was really more, more protective of myself and my system here. And it just goes to show you that there are people out there who are willing to take advantage of people even if they falsely accuse. Like, there are some people who, like, so I don't know if you guys know, I don't know, like, there was this famous streamer, I forgot his name, but he was a famous streamer. He pretended to be Dream from Minecraft. Do you guys know the YouTuber Dream from Minecraft? Yeah, I got a Discord message from him. And I just thought to myself, what the fuck? Like, he doesn't even know me. He hasn't looked up my channel and nothing like that. So I knew there was some hella suspicion there. And he was, like, attacking me, like, being rude and being a jerk. But then I looked at, like, his channel and stuff, and, like, this isn't his channel. This is just a fake channel that he was imitating. So this guy that I work with actually imitated Dream and actually just, like, made me feel like a bad person. It was ridiculous. The good news is, though, like, I wasn't, like, stupid that time. I realized, hey, this guy was just an imitation of a person that wasn't actually real. It was just the same person. He just switched his freaking profile name and just said, like, hey, I'm Dream and shit. And I didn't fall for it. I just told him to go fuck himself, and I literally banned him. And I was just like, again, like, I almost fell for it again. And, like, that's the shit that gets people to, like, fall for these tricks and stuff. And I get really upset because I'm like, I really am a person of fighting. Like, I can do this. Like, I can really get this working. I just want a chance or something. Same thing with my voice acting career. Like, I'm not like just like I'm not like a person that's just going to give up. Like, I've been doing acting for like 10 years. Like, I know what needs to be done. Like, I studied the hell. I did everything what I need to do to be a voice actor. Now I just need this chance to get into the industry. That's all I want, is to get into this Twitch, YouTube, social media industry and the voice actor industry. And if anyone wants to help me, thank you. I will graciously accept it. I will, but there's going to be times where I'm just like, I'm going to be skeptical. I'm going to be really skeptical. So, based on these experiences, and I'm sorry if that makes you sad or anything, but I'm going to be hella skeptical. And I really need, I guess it just comes back to me being an idiot for just believing in these people. And I should have just trusted myself more, because at the end of the day, it just comes down to one thing: the services of what you need to do in order to make it in this industry. I don't know. It's just, a lot happened during that time, and I just really felt bad for myself, you know? It was like a really upsetting thing, so. Yeah, sorry. It just makes me upset because I lost so much money into this. But it shows proof that I'm dedicated to this, even though I got fucking scammed all over again. So it really, really hurts me to like do this. It really does. I don't know if, see, that's what I get. That's another thing I'm gonna worry about. If I somehow make it big, which I doubt I will, but if I were able to make it big, I don't know who I can trust, or who can I like trust to get this. Like, they won't betray me, or like they won't do anything to screw me over, kind of a thing. And it really frustrates the hell out of me. It really does. So it's just, sorry. I get choked up a little bit, because it's just like, other people will see the warning signs. I didn't see the warning sign because I'm a very trusting person. And like, for people who don't know, I have disabilities. I have low IQ. I have a list of things, of problems with me, and I didn't want that to affect anything. I just want everyone to know that I do have these disabilities, and I am able to still perform the way that I can on stream. And I realized that my disabilities could be a downside to me also. Like, I just didn't want to think of the negative possibilities, but I had to face facts. Like, these disabilities would hinder something of my success of mine, and that was me being trusting and letting them take control of my OCD and like my ADHD, and then like them trying to construe me because I'm like lower IQ than some people, and stuff like that. So it just really it really bites me a lot. It really hits the hay a lot. So yeah, and I try to like look at the positive of this, because it's just like, I don't want them to hinder me. I want to push forward with this. I'm like, I just I know what my disabilities are. Like, I don't want them to hinder me, but it's like, I have them. I can't just say like I don't have them. I have them. And I need to learn about them, so I know like what's happening with myself and everything. So, and I have a lot of lists of problems, but you know, me talking about this, and like maybe this could reach someone, stating like, you've been through what I've been through, and like being scammed, or like believing like this person can help you when in reality they're just like secretly behind, like writing the mirror on the wall, kind of a thing, and you don't know it, and then they drive the knife and then they throw you across the arena, kind of a thing. So yeah, so you're not alone, because I went through it hell and back. So, and it doesn't, and I don't want to be a person who just like gets like skeptical of people just because like of these bad experiences. I have to open up, but at the same time, it's just like, I can't just like I need to see background. I need to see proof. Like, I need to see the whole shabam and everything before I trust someone. So, and it's gonna be very painful, but I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better, even though like this channel really hasn't exploded. Like I said, like I've been doing this for like 7 years, so you know, I just, part of it really was like I wasn't going after trends or anything. I was just like, maybe it's like if I get good at a video game, then all of a sudden things, but people will start to see me a little bit better. Or like if I continue posting the same thing over and over again, then someone's bound to notice me and my channel, kind of a thing. Just using old YouTube trends and like stuff like that. So, but I have to play the game differently. So unfortunately, that is what I have to learn from my lesson. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to how I lost everything and for Twitch partnership to Down in the Derps again. So I will see you guys probably for Thursday. I think it's actually no. I will see you guys Friday because Wednesday I have to do some grocery shopping. Thursday I have to do something with my car, and then Friday is when I am going to do a live stream for Murder Drones, Lackadaisies, and the Gaslight District, because I'm going to react to that. So, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see you guys in the next stream. So,